Start. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಾ?
ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಕತ್ತೀನಿ.
ಮಂಜುಳಾ,
ಹಾ,
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಾ?
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್.
Topic: web-based visualizer for structural representation of C programs. Next, first introduction. C is a popular programming language used in the software development. Understanding program structure can be challenging for beginners. A web-based visualizer converts C code into a graphical representation, helps in learning, debugging, and programming analysis, improves understanding of a program flow and relationship. Next, dataset collection and description. Sample C programs collected from educational resources include simple and complex programs, covers variables and data types, conditional statements, loops, functions, arrays, and pointers used for testing and validation of the visualizer. Proposed system: accept C source code as an input, analyze program syntax and structure, extract program components automatically, generates graphical visualization, provides an interactive learning environment. Next, system architecture workflow. Workflow steps: user input C program, code parsing, structure analysis, graph generation, visualization display. Flow: first input code, parser, structure analyzer, visualization engine, next output. Models of the system. Model 1: user interface. Accept C code input, displays generated visualization. Model 2: code parser, checks syntax, identifies program components. Next, Model 3: structure analyzer, extracts functions, loops, conditions, and variables. Model 4: visualization generator, creates graphs, flowcharts, and structural diagrams. Model 5: output model, presents visualization results, allow user interaction and analysis. Next, system implementation and integration. Front end developed using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Backend implemented using Python. Parser integrated for code analysis. Graph visualization libraries used for diagram generation. All models communicate through a web-based architecture tested with various C program examples. Experimental results and outputs. Successfully visualized different C program structures, correctly identified loops, conditions, and functions calls, generated clear graphical representation, reduced effort required to understand program flow, improved learning. Here the code. First, from Flask, import Flask render template, import Flask and the helper to render HTML templates. App is equal to Flask name. Create the Flask application object. Name tells Flask where to find templates and static files. And at app.route defines route for the home page. When the browser opens, this function runs define home. The wave function for the home page return render template index.html. Send the index.html file to the browser. Flask fills the any template variable if needed. If name is equal to Mehi, ensures the app runs only when the file is executed directly, not when the imported from another module. Debug is equal to true. Start the web server debug is equal to true enables auto reload and shows errors in the browser. Index.html, this is the HTML page that the app displays if users URL for static file name is equal to style.css to load CSS from style.css. The page shows a simple C program, lexical tokens, a simplified AST, a control flow graph and data flow graph and code property graph. The app is a basic Flask web app with one route that renders a static HTML page. The page is a demonstration of a code analysis concepts, tokenization, AST, CFG, DFG, and CPG. Only starts the Flask server and returns index.html. The actual display content is in the template file. Next output. Hash includes SDA studio.h int main, a lexical analysis table, shows tokens like hash include int if printf, explain each token's type and category, and AST section shows the program structure as a simplified tree. Examples notes, program, function definition, if statement, function call, return statement, a control flow graph, shows the execution paths through the program, include condition check, A less than B, true branches, false branch, and end. A data flow graph section shows how data moves between variables and operations. Example, A is equal to 5, B is equal to 10, C is equal to A plus B. Print f of C, a code property graph section. Combines code structure, control flow, and data flow, presents a unified overview of the C program. This is the Flask app with the one route that server a static HTML page. The page demonstrates how a C program is analyzed, first by tokenizing it, then by showing a syntax tree, control flow, data flow, and finally combine the code property graph. It is mainly a visualized demonstration of compiler or analysis concept. Thank you.